So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, if you already signed up for Uber and you forgot to use a referral code, you didn't know anybody, or you didn't watch our videos, and if you already signed up for Uber, maybe you just signed up, or maybe you signed up a while ago and you never did use a referral code, you can still get your bonus. You can still get your referral bonus. I know a lot of people don't know that, or when I tell them, they're like, wow, then I had no idea. And right now, guys, because of everything that's going on, it is better time than ever to sign up or to apply the referral code. It literally is 8 steps. The instructions are down below. It's super easy. We don't need any of your info. You just apply our info. Again, it's super easy. This is the Rideshare Hub. Take advantage of this. It could be $1,000, could be $1,500. It might only be $100, but still, I could use that money right now, and I'm sure you can too. So go ahead. It's the sign up bonus for Uber. The instructions are down below. It's super easy, super simple. Okay, I just wanted to tell you guys. Now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan, and thank you so much for coming by. So this is a huge breaking news topic. So a lot of our videos on this channel and a lot of other videos on the internet, especially on YouTube, have been talking about, is Uber and Lyft ending? Well, Lyft, I don't know, but Uber, the CEO, just announced that he has enough cash to survive the crisis. He said, well, the company, not him himself. I mean, he's not that rich. I mean, he probably is pretty dang rich with a huge house in Bel Air, but regardless, yeah, I mean, he basically he said that Uber is going to survive. And the reason why I think Uber also will survive is because, well, they have Uber Eats, and boy, do they make a lot of money with Uber Eats. Those fees on Uber Eats for customers are big. Like, I'm talking really big. Orderers, what do we call it? Customers have to pay a delivery fee. Not only a delivery fee, but they also have to pay a service fee, and also the food costs more from the restaurant for some reason. So I think Uber has a partnership where they get the food from the restaurant for a discounted rate, so they keep that margin, and then also they keep the service fee, and then they keep the delivery fee, and then they pay the driver a little bit, and so they take whatever's left. But they just also announced for the meantime that they're waiving delivery fees from over 100,000 restaurants, so they're probably not going to be profiting as much, but they're still going to be getting, you know, large amounts of revenue, and, you know, they use a lot of their money for, you know, paying employees and stuff like that. So when you have that kind of expenses, your taxes aren't that much. And I think Uber actually reports at a loss, so I'm not really sure how they're doing their taxes, but that's a whole nother video, whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Today, we're talking about what did Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi say about Uber being able to survive. And I also did want to ask you guys too, will Uber survive? Well, I mean, Uber CEO pretty much just promised it, but who knows how long, you know, this will last. And there are not drivers out there. Let's just talk about, first of all, before I pull up the screenshots, I'll pull it up really quick, just so I can show you exactly what Uber CEO Dara said. Before I do that though, why might Uber and Lyft not survive? First of all, Lyft is kind of screwed right now. I'll just say that. They're in a really tough position because, first of all, they just went up on their IPO, so their stock is crashing. Their stock is super low. Well, I don't want to say crashing. I don't really know. I haven't been following, but I know the whole stock market is, you know, falling because no one knows, like, should I buy a stock or not? I don't know where the economy is going to be, so I'll just sell everything. So everyone's just selling their stocks. So it might be a good time to buy, actually, soon, maybe in the next 45 days or so, before, you know, people start making announcements of when society is going to start going back to normal. But I think for the next 45 days, we're going to pretty much be in lockdown mode. So what was I saying? Why might Lyft not survive? Well, driver activity is super, super low. Like, passenger activity, app activity, rather. First of all, they stopped hiring new drivers. They're not hiring any drivers anymore, I don't think. They're only available in US and Canada, and they don't have any delivery platform. So their main business right now is pretty much, you know, gone. Like, They don't, first of all, they don't have people going out and taking rides because universities are closed, college closed, workplaces mostly are work from home or closed, non-essential businesses are closed, retail businesses are closed, gyms are closed, nightclubs closed, restaurants closed, bars closed, arcades, bowling alleys, the list goes on and on. Everything's closed right now. Social gatherings are banned in most states, which is absolutely bonkers. And the world, Donald Trump declared that we're in a national emergency. This is a pandemic. This is a worldwide pandemic. So the disease is not controlled at all. So Lyft's main business is falling. They're not hiring new drivers, and a lot of drivers are quitting. They're going to start looking for other work because, you know, who wants to go out and drive 10 hours and make 20 bucks? I mean, it's just not worth your time to go out and drive for Lyft right now. Unless you are a genius and you have it all figured out. But if you're a genius, then you probably wouldn't be driving for Lyft. You'd probably figure out some way to build some other app and make billions of dollars that way. Stay hydrated, my friends. And while we're at it, let's make sure we're all using hand sanitizer. So now, why might Uber not survive? Uber might not survive because again, same reasons for Lyft mostly, is that a lot of people just aren't out going and doing Uber rides right now. App activity is just down. The apps are crashing. The hubs are closed. Like, you can't have gatherings. So a lot of drivers rely on those hubs to get their app fixed because a lot of drivers, let's face it, are pretty old and uneducated and not good with technology. So like when they can't figure out how to upload their inspection form, they can't figure out how to do it on their own, so they have to go to the hub. And when the hub's closed, that just means like you just have a huge percentage of drivers who don't know how to figure out the app. I know, I've taken so many rides as a passenger, and the driver's like, I don't know how to go to my GPS. I'm like, bro, I'll show you. So yeah, I mean, that's why Uber might not survive. And then also, they're in most countries, and when you have that many, you know, that much business in several different countries, like, it's hard. So here we go. Let me sync up my phone here. And yeah. And let me sync up my phone and I'll have you guys watch along. Here we go. Oh, I almost touched my face. I have an itch on my face. Don't you guys just hate when you have an itch on your face when you're a worldwide pandemic and you can't scratch your face? Here we go. Oh, look at this guy, by the way. I'm willing to test fate to pay my bills. Uber, Lyft drivers weigh health risk, financial pressures amid blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so the stock actually rose with Uber, which is pretty interesting. But Uber stock skyrockets after CEO says it has plenty of cash to get through this. Can't say that word because I don't want to get demonetized. Uber said in a call with investors it has enough cash on hand to get through the crisis. Uber said its ride segment is seeing a 60 to 70% decline in areas hit hardest. There we go. But food delivery segment is picking up. That's where Uber is beating Lyft right now hugely. Because think about all the people staying at home and they don't want to, well, obviously they can't go out to restaurants. And a lot of people don't want to go to restaurants to just pick up food because that's still allowed. So they're ordering food. And Uber Eats just announced free delivery. That's pretty smart actually, because now their activity on Uber Eats, a lot of people will order food on Uber Eats, and then once this is all done, they're gonna, since it's free delivery, they're gonna trust Uber. Oh my gosh, this is so smart by them. What am I thinking? This is so smart. Because now they're gonna be, now they're gonna start using Uber way more over Lyft, because they're thinking, oh no, Uber's great. I use Uber Eats all the time. They have free delivery. Why wouldn't I use Uber app over Lyft? Gosh, I'm sorry, but that's just, they know what they're doing, guys. They're smart. There's a reason why, you know, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. So Uber stock rallied as much as 40% Thursday morning. The move also caused Lyft stock to rise as much as 31%. They're really not hand in hand though, guys. I mean, yeah. Darko Shahari, this is the CEO, he said, listens to during a panel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, shares of Uber and Lyft skyrocketed Thursday after Uber said an investor call that has plenty of cash to get through the coronavirus, through the crisis, and is seeing growth In other areas of the business as rise fall dramatically as people stay home. Uber stock was up as much as 40%, blah, blah, blah. The company's stock closed up 38.26% at $20.49 per share. Shares of competitor Lyft were also up as much as 31%. Even though the company offered no new additional information about how it is handling the crisis. Shares of Lyft went $20. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't buy Lyft stock just because Uber said. Uber is 10 times bigger than Lyft. Lyft is just a small little company compared to Uber, in my opinion. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi said that ride segment is seeing blah, blah, blah. We already believe that. Here we go. This is exactly what he said. We believe we're already seeing the worst of the impact and the recovery in some places. Once things start moving, Uber will too. That's true. That's true. Once places start opening up again, you can expect to be making more money on Uber again. And trust me, I'll be making videos on that. Shares of Uber saw all-time lows this week as investors likely viewed Uber more as a travel company than tech business. There we go. Uber stock on Wednesday closed at $14 per share, down more than 68%, guys, from its all-time high of $47. It went from 47 bucks down to 14. Several health and government officials have asked the public to avoid non-essential travel and stay home in a bid to slow down the spread. Some officials have also closed restaurants and bars to the public, only allowing pickup over delivery. Because of that, Uber has seen an increase in Uber Eats. Our Eats business is an important resource right now. That's what I said, guys. Even in Seattle, our Eats business is still growing. Uber did not update its guidance on Thursday because the situation is so fluid, but Khosrowshahi said it could do so in the future. While reporting fiscal fourth quarter earnings in Feb, Uber moved its target for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization to Q4 2020 ahead of its original promise of profitability in 2021. Wow, that's crazy. It also said it is forecasting a $1.3 billion loss at the middle of the range for 2020. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Wow, there's a truck right in front of me. I thought he was gonna hit me. You guys can see the red on my face. That's his brake lights. There we go, now they're off. Okay, Khosrowshahi said the company has ample liquidity to get through as of the end of February. He said Uber has $10 billion in unrestricted cash. In any crisis, liquidity is key. That is smart. Why isn't he giving that $10 billion to drivers though, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's a dumb question. They need that for the company. But, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Maybe a little bit well, maybe they should actually, low-key guys, they should be giving a lot more to drivers, in my opinion. That 2-week pay if you get it, that's not lasting very long at all. Let's see. There we go, guys. Yeah, that's what he said. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts too. That's exactly what he said. I just want to share that update with you guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll update you all when more comes out. But for now, doesn't look like Uber's going anywhere. Looks like Uber is staying. So yeah, round of applause and a moment of silence for us keeping our jobs. It's not the end of Uber anymore. Take care, guys. Bye.